New tonight, Georgia will no longer need to throw away thousands of containers of baby formula that are returned but still sealed. It's the latest development that could help with the formula shortage. Joe Hinkie has been tracking this story today. And Joe, a lot of folks probably wondering when they hear this why that formula was being thrown out to begin with.
Well, Jennifer, it's a good question. The short answer is to follow a federal food safety policy put in place a few years ago. It impacts baby formula purchased and later returned through the Women, Infants, and Children program, or WIC. Georgia WIC's leadership late this week asked to be able to donate such formula instead of throwing it out, and late this afternoon received approval. The Georgia Department of Public Health confirms as of Friday afternoon, Georgia will no longer have to follow a 2019 federal policy that has led to thousands of containers of formula being destroyed. The policy calls for formula returned to WIC to be thrown away, even if unopened and unexpired. The directive from the USDA's Food and Nutrition Service stated unused returned infant formula may have been inappropriately stored, exposed to high temperatures, may be past its use-by date, or subjected to tampering. Some of these conditions can cause products to lose nutrients, impact the product safety, and potentially threaten the health of recipients. If there was not a formula shortage, Francisco Diaz, director of the University of Georgia's Center for Food Safety, could understand such a policy being in place.
Basically protecting one of the most susceptible populations. That's a principle that we need to follow very highly.
But given the current shortage, Diaz agrees with lifting the policy for now, as long as the formula is not expired and packaging is intact.
Bacterial risks or microbial risks, I would say it is minimal.
Diaz says what can be lost if stored in extreme conditions is some of the formula's nutritional value. Data from the state health department shows since October, 16,000 plus containers of formula have been tossed statewide to follow the federal policy. Diaz says if he had young children with no other source of formula, he would use the returned formula.
With the choice of not having any formula, yes, I would be giving the formula to the babies.
And a spokeswoman with the Georgia Department of Public Health tells me this afternoon WIC clinics around the state were being notified of this policy being lifted, and now instead of being thrown out, returned formula will be inspected, expiration dates will be checked, and then will be donated to community programs such as food banks. Ron?
Man, this is really good news, Joe. Thanks a lot.